What did I want to watch? It was a clip from Markiplier.
So mad.
Ludwig is in our zone though. Maybe Ludwig would buy some of our stuff. He's right out front.
Ludwig seems like he does drugs.
Let me take some good shit here, and I'll go talk.
What'd that mean? What was that about? You do? That's not the point. If he said Ludwig seems like the type of guy to not pay his taxes, do crimes, lie constantly, like all those things would be true. It's the fact that he thinks it about me that's the problem. Okay? It's one thing to point out a fact. It's another thing to say it out loud. You brag about doing coke? That's just never happened. That's just never happened. Jacksepticeye said the same. When? When did Jack say the same about me? I feel like the Ludwig name is getting a bad image, okay? I don't know why the devs of Schedule 1 put Ludwig in the game as someone who would like to use drugs. I don't know what attack that is on us Ludwigs. But recently, there's been a pretty bad PR hit to the Ludwig brand. Namely, in a brand new British show called Ludwig. Now, if you look up Ludwig, a few things come up. First up, me. We did it. W. Okay? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hell yeah. And then Ludwig drums. That's fair. Iconic drum set. A lot of bands use them. Okay? I get that. Third Ludwig the TV series. Now, I keep up with all affairs involving Ludwig. It's part of the job of being one of the Ludwigs. Okay, you got to keep up with your crew, with your people. So I watched this show. I had to buy this shit called BritBox, which is just a subscription for British TV shows. You can bet your ass I unsubscribed instantly after finishing the show. No way in hell I'm just giving my money to British people. That's insane. Sorry, Archie. But I did, before canceling it, watch all of the series Ludwig. First off, I want to say I'm a fan of David Mitchell. I like the David Mitchell appearances. I usually see him on various British broadcast network series. I don't really know what he does. I just know he's a famous British guy and he's in a lot of British things. The reason I call it a hit, a PR hit, a bad hit to the Ludwig name is because the main character's name isn't even Ludwig. Ludwig is his like alter ego identity, kind of like an artist's or author's pen name for when he does puzzles. And who he actually is just the most autistic genius you have ever seen. Bro, he is autistic as hell. Cannot hold a conversation, 50 years old, lives by himself. His favorite thing to do is to make puzzles. Okay? And that's bad? No, it's not bad at all. There's nothing wrong with that on paper. But first off, it's not even his actual name. His name is John, okay? Or James or some shit, some biblical ass name. Second off, Ludwig and Ludwigs aren't supposed to be like the nerdy type, okay? The name is literally famous warrior. That's what the name is. Okay, we're not, nerds. We're not fucking making puzzles and whatnot and what have you. We're supposed to be, and I'm going to say this and you're going to laugh at me, alpha chads. That is the point. It is what the name is, man. It's what the name is. Okay? Autistic puzzle geniuses are supposed to be called like Aiden or something like that. Something softer. Okay? A strong Ludwig is supposed to be no brains, all brawn warrior. All right? Which I kind of am in a way. I kind of am that. Obviously, my battlefield is a bit different than what it used to be because of the times we live in. My battlefield is gaming, but similarly, I'm an athlete. I'm actually doing my piece for the Ludwigs of the world. Beethoven is the most famous Ludwig, and he was autistic. No, he was deaf. And what they don't tell you is he lost his hearing in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He had the most insane cauliflower ear of all time. He would suck a metal rod to hear the notes. Okay. When you phrase it like that, It does conjure labels. Anyway, this show's actually pretty fire. Shout out David Mitchell. When was autism invented? I don't know when they dropped autism. It was an early patch for sure. I just didn't think they knew what to call it for a while, though. You've just got to ignore